Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome to our future Hive City. Today will be a great day as I plan to blast even more land. I don't know which way we'll go because these ruins here. I want to get I want to harvest mine or collect them first, and we are kinda out of water as I can see. Okay, but only less than 3 days to go. And all of this, I think, can be blasted off. Let's remove stairs. Let's add that one last explosive there. And. I will really miss rain on this map now. I get used to it so much to play with the rain. But this is an experimental. The mods are not working, at least not my usual mods that I am using. Oh, they are closed, those bad water sources. So I guess we can go tunneling this way and we can automate those bad water sources. So let's build a depth sensor here. Build the levees here. As we will need bad water all the time. And then we can automate it. Yeah. That's what we are going to do. Build this depth sensor. And here... yeah, we can go down here and start tunneling. Yeah, from this way. And we can go all the way. So these, we will be using them when we blast all of this off. We will rebuild the pumping station for the bad water sources. For our bad water. There are no ruins or anything up there that we would lose, so we can easily start working on this. These that are on the surface, we can just blast them off with single dynamite. And I think we can start with that. So let's add stairs down here. Or maybe even from here. Or both. Yeah. These roads are temporary anyways. So we will start with this blasting off here. Okie dokie. And how's this going? Okay, we have a depth sensor. That's done. Let's connect this. Let's set it to automate. So when this is lower or equal to 0.10, this will not work well because of the channel is... This is much lower than this. So it may flood everything. Let's see. Yeah, that will definitely flood stuff. So let's manually close it. And turn on the bad water pumps. Do I have the contamination pods? I don't think so. I don't think we are going to contaminate beavers. At least not in a current stage. Yeah. And it would be better if I wait for these levees to be built, right? For some reason I thought they're already done. Apparently they are not. And we have more homeless beavers. Which, as I said, I don't like. Everyone should have a home. So... at least everyone that wants a home. Let's remove this one inventor. And instead, let's have an additional house or two. We have already 8 homeless. That's exactly for 1 row house. Maybe I can temporarily make this work. I think we can do this. Like that. Maybe. Yeah, let's blast all of this off. I'm trying to make it more usable. Let there be water! But first, let's blast this open. Should I? If I want to deepen this, I should have gone all the way to my pumps. I don't know why I done it this way. Wish I could remember what I was going to do. You know what? Since it is planned like this, I think I will continue and make it square channel. I don't know for what reason. Maybe I can build pumps here. Don't know. We'll do it. I'm not going to rush it. Okay, let's try detonating this. And automate it now. Let's do it, yeah, 0, 2, because it takes some time until it went down. Yeah, this is fine. We can keep it this way and pump all the water. And we have another homeless. I just added 2 houses, damn it. You are breeding too fast. Well, I was maybe way too brave last time. Alright, we will need a new storage here, but first I see we can blast all of this. Bye-bye. Oh yeah. Give me that stairs down. And we are going to build a new storage here for planks and extract. And explosives. Alright, I changed settings on those other storages for explosives and extract. I want it to be delivered here. Because this is the main area that we will be working currently. I really don't remember why I wanted to blast all of this. But anyways, we are going to do it. And I may move pumps there or whatever. Let's build a few platforms here. We still have a few of these small tanks. They are not really good. I would prefer to have a bigger storage tanks. Whatever. Let's prioritize this area. And we will be blasting this off. And probably adding new pumps here, I guess. It will be deeper, it will be better, we can make more room there maybe. It will be a little bit further away from the district, that's true, but not a big deal. And maybe we shall start working on a bigger reservoir. Oh, we are pumping bad water from up here. So I don't need this at all. I'm a dumb. I completely forgot. I've seen that we have very little bad water, so I thought we are not pumping at all. But it seems these pumps are not enough. Yeah, and it is quite far away. So let's keep both of them running for now. It's okay. At least we will stockpile more bad water. And this was completely closed. This should be... yeah. Flow limit at 0. It is done here. Yeah, there's the impermeable 4. Let's go up. We'll be blasting this off. Using the tubeway as a scaffolding. A bit more expensive scaffolding, but very useful nonetheless. 12 unemployed. I think more haulers maybe. I don't know where's my other hauling building. Whatever. I'm going to add a new one. Even down here. This is already blasted to the lowest level. And these will be all farms. Look at that. And we'll have a bad tide. Brilliant. Why is this not filling up? Come on. Are we... not, we are not losing water anywhere. It's taking a long time to fill it up. I'll be pumping out so much water or what? It's day 4. Come on, we need all that water. So where I was? Ah, yeah, then we have plenty of food. I think I will move even this food factory. We don't need to do it right now. But we will have plenty of corn rations. Look at that. It's even unharvested. A lot of corn. And we have only 2 explosives factories. I think we can improve that. But I really don't like that our water tanks are not filled up yet. Let's go turbo speed for a while. Reservoir is filling up. Maybe we will need more pumps. Okay, there are still a few explosives that are missing here. Too far away from the district. Ah, yeah, I removed the stairs. Let's build a temporary stairs here to get down there. And if we want to expand rapidly, we will need more explosives factories. So I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4 additional. Each needs how much power? 150. So that's 300, that's 600 power. And this is making 400. So 2 engines. And I will want a large tank here with bad water. Set to obtain and prioritized. And maybe even another breeding pod. But we should have enough beavers to work there. It's nice that the reservoir is filled up, and maybe we should start working on expanding it. Yeah, when they will have not enough explosives or planks or whatever. I even started working on this. Ah, I forgot. I started tunneling this to expand it. I'm a dum-dum. That's why these storages were here. Okay, let's prioritize these again. And let's keep these as they are. I completely forgot. Okay. Let me extend the path here. So I already planned the reservoir expansion. Yeah. Let's put this on a high priority. Not the highest, but high. And we will just need... We will need to build a new wall. Somewhere here, I think. Not really. How we are going to do it? Okay, so this is the lowest level. We can't go any lower. Oh, we can go one lower. Alright. So we should definitely go one lower. Okay, but we can blast it up with single dynamites later. Let's keep blasting it as we are doing right now. It's fine. And here I will blast this open. That's where we are going to build our valves. Okay. Anyways, continue with that. That would be perfect. And then it will not be something amazing, but we can start building the wall like this. Do we still have an access up here? Oh yeah, we do. It's not the best, but they can get up there. So here will be valves, and from here we will continue. Maybe we can, yeah, we can leave this one here. We will not be collapsing that. I will make sure. And the bad tide is here. I have it all automated. Yeah, I think we do. And check this. Alright, this is not spewing everything, anything. Let's blast this open. And last two. Double explosive. Because we can. I will build a nice monument there or something. We will need to get up here and remove these trees. Unfortunately. Okay, let me get back some of the planks. So let's remove all of this. That's almost a 600 planks. let's go like that. Oh, and our storages with bad water are kinda full, so let's pause most of the pumps. And I should have really prioritized these explosives factories first. But we are out of metal parts. Hope we are producing more. Yes, we do. Okay. So, we're just going to wait. They will build it. And we can add an explosive storage here that will be set up to supply. Yeah, and I think I will need more pumps. We are kinda unable to fill up our water tanks, which is not good. Oh, maybe I wanted to lower this to get it lower and prepare for the reservoir? Maybe. Well, reservoir, the expansion. And I just noticed this should be double dynamite to get all the way down. Yes. So this should be double. And I think we should make a channel so it is on the same level. And rebuild it. Yeah, I put down all these explosives. So to make sure that we'll be able to use all the water that is currently even under there. Because it is way lower than our current valves. And I will need to rebuild this. And here, yeah, we can blast all this up. And maybe we can build a new pumps here. We even don't need these farms, so let's stop planting here. We have new, much bigger farms. So let's stop planting here. Maybe that's what I wanted to do. Anyways, kinda hard to remember. Let's start with these planks here. Oh, we are not producing enough planks. Okay. Let's turn some of these lumber mills on. Because I don't want to blast it open there yet. So let's keep producing planks. Finally, they are building those new platforms. This will be our new road here. If you remove this one corn, we can connect it and make it shorter path. And then we will have here. We will have a lot of new pumps here. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We don't need to build them right away, but I will be pausing them as they will construct them. And here's that road that I mentioned. And we can have a connection from here too. This will be again rebuilt later when we will be tunneling under this whole area. But for now, this will work well. And from here, I think we will go up. Yeah. Stairway to heaven again. To make sure that they will be able to build everything that we need to. I can blast this open. Lovely. And this is where I want my throttling valves. And then levies on top. Ooh, we have 15 vacancies. Okay, maybe another breeding pod. Yeah, let's build it down here next to our haulers. And I actually built 2, so we will have 2. And I guess I should be moving houses here too, so let's start doing that. Yeah, row houses will be good enough. Okay, so that should be for 80 beavers. And do it one more. This is just temporary solution. I need to flatten the whole map first. And then lay down the levels when everything is flat. So even these farms and everything will need to be rebuilt because this is not built with the overhangs in mind, you know, how I will be building them above it. Okay, I think I should blast all these explosives. Okay, now that everyone went home. Great. And all the water can be released. That's under there. You see how it is flooding here? Perfect. That's what we wanted. That path is slightly longer, but it's not a big deal. Oh yeah, we don't have an access to the other side. Of course. Let's rebuild the platforms here then. And reconnect. And I was thinking that I can build a airlock here. So we can continue building the walls at the same time. Yeah, let's build an airlock. Why not? It's not a big deal. And it is a nice addition. So let's use it. Okay. Like this. And up here, I am not going to bother mining the trees. We'll just remove these few, and so we can build the rest of the levees. Like that. Easy. And we will need to fill up some gaps on the other side. Yeah, I will not be able to collapse it completely. We will need some more explosives up here. Yeah. Because I'm not going all the way to the edge. Otherwise, I will need to rebuild it with the levees. Maybe I should. I think it will be more straightforward. You know what? Screw that. Let's blast this all the way to the edges. We just need to be careful to not lose the water. So before I remove all of that, I need to maybe change where we are moving this water from these valves. Or maybe build like temporary wall around it to be sending water down here instead of there outside of the map. Oh, we have plenty of new pumps. And they are taking all my workforce. Okay, yeah. I haven't noticed when they build it. Let's pause it all. I will automate them, I guess. Maybe these old ones, we don't need them. We'll be using only the new ones. And why are you not releasing water? Ah, I see why. Okay, since we are still in the drought, well, bad tide, they never get home on time. Bloody hell, they're traveling too far away. Okay, let's just move it one block further. That will be easier to build. Yeah, let's start building that. Okay, I guess most of the beavers are on the left side because I'm going to disconnect the paths. So hopefully they build this very quickly. Or we can do a bridge here temporarily. That should be quick enough. Yeah, let's do the bridge first. Yeah, they are stranded. But they are already working on the bridge. So that should be reconnected very quickly. Nice. Okay, path is re-established. Now let's do the rest. And we will release the rest of the water that we have to these pumps. Like that. And this sensor should be somewhere else now. Yeah. It should be here. Or maybe on the platforms. Like here. And that will be DPS main river. Okay, we used all the water, but only half a day before fresh water will start pouring again. Well, maybe a whole day. It needs to clear out this bad water first. And here, construction is going well. I'm not going to do any scaffoldings or anything. Let's just build it like that. And we will need to separate this area. That's the only thing, because I am keeping these, these terrain blocks here. So we will just need to separate it that way. Otherwise, we will not be able to collapse it completely. But it is fine. It's not a big deal. Oh, we are out of logs. Okay. That's fine. Let's turn on more pumps. All of them, actually. I really want to replenish our water stockpile. And build new water tanks here. Maybe we should do a new irrigation down here and plant a new forest. Or maybe we just need more lumberjacks, I don't know. And we have new explosives factories, so the old ones, let's turn them off. Yeah, now with this river built, we are not getting enough water in, unfortunately. But we can improve that. Yeah, we can blast all of this. And we shall get more water here. And remove all these pumps. I want to irrigate this area. Or maybe we can just build a small irrigation here for now. Just to keep these trees irrigated so we can use them. Because dead trees are useless to us if we can't grow them. Yep. Okay, fully dump is here. Let's start dropping some water there. That was blasted off. There are some platforms blocking the path into the water. Let's use some tunneling stuff here. Let's tunnel underneath them. And we have 130 empty beds, thanks to building new houses. And we still have more oaks that we can chop down. And I added additional lumberjack, so it's fine. Okay, trees are irrigated now here. Okay, water. We still don't have full storages. And the drought is here already. Oh boy. Anyways, we have these empty tanks here. Let's remove all the small ones at least. We even added 3 large water tanks here. Good. We can store now 10,000 water, but it takes forever. You know what? Stop prioritizing these pumps. I think they can deliver the water themselves, especially if we build more tanks closer to them. And we can set these tanks to supply and prioritize by haulers. What about that? I think that's better, at least in this situation. Oh, we must not tunnel here. Yeah. Don't be an idiot. We would lose instantly the water. I forgot. I forgot when you are tunneling. They already blasted off. They are not waiting for you to activate it. Yeah. First, we need to separate these valves from everything else. I don't know exactly how am I going to do it, but I will need to separate it so we will not lose water. We have airwalk here. We need to rebuild this kinda. Okay. Let's collapse this area. We can do this without any issues here. Okay, let's collect all the planks. And we are not all the way down. But I don't need to right now. What I need to do is to build a... Ah, yeah, I know what I will do. We will just cover it like this. One higher. Put platforms in. And cover it with impermeable floor. Easy. But let's first collect all the planks. They are very useful. Okay, remove the stairs. The levees. Levee here, and remove that platform. Levee. So it is watertight. Stairs up. From the other side we will build stairs down, so we can continue with tunneling here. Cover this with impermeable floor. And can go over here. Okay, like this and like this. And that will be pressurized, and it will be sending water directly here to this channel. Okay. The rest that we need to do is to build at least some of these walls and this area. Yep. Okay, problem solved. Now build it. And then we can be tunneling however much we will want from there. We'll lose a little bit of capacity temporarily, but it will be fine. And let's do that irrigation that I mentioned, because we will need all the trees. No precise measurements, just simple irrigation and a fluid dump. Or discharging this, you know. It's changed names. It's a discharge now. And we have 2 stranded beavers, of course, because why not? And up here we will have a lumberjack. Yeah, build it this way. And we will have stairs on the other side so they can reach down. Remove some of these roads. We don't need that many. And we will be growing oaks. Alright, now just build it. And where are the stranded beavers? Oh, you can't go through there? Because of the airlock? Ooh. Okay, remove these stairs for a second so they can get away. And now rebuild it. Let's have a small water tank here with octane settings. So we'll be delivering water here and discharge will be taking water from there. And maybe these other discharges too. Oh, we have 5100 water or 5000 right now. That's good. It's going up slowly. But we added more pumps than we had before. And closer storages. Okay, and this was... yeah, that was enclosed completely. Nice. So this is constantly releasing water, right? What about these? They're automated? Yeah, they're automated with depth sensor 1, and that's where? Okay, let's do it like 360 for now. Because we are backflowing here. This wall is not finished yet. Yeah, we can definitely build a bridge from here. To at least help with this construction. Okay, we are going to lose all the water that is back here. But it is not that bad. But it is not that bad. We have only 3 days in a drought. So even if we lose it, it's not a big deal. We still have plenty. We are pumping a lot. What we are missing here? Gears, planks, metal blocks, everything. Yeah, we have it, but they are busy. So let's prioritize it, and they will build it right away. Okay, this was now built, so we can change these to like 4 meters. We can hold water there. Okay, so now that's sorted. We can tunnel all the way to the edge of the map. Let's collapse another portion here. So we can get some leftover planks back into storage. And continue. And the drought is over. Cycle 30 begins. And we even have plenty of logs again. Nice. This wasn't still built. Yeah, I didn't prioritize it, so they ignored it. My bad. And we have even full tanks of water, at least these big ones. I think we can use more population. How we are doing with berries? We are fine. Not great, but fine. So let's add 2 more breeding pods. I need more builders. Okay, we can increase the level to how high we can fill this up to like 480. And that's the maximum for now. Otherwise we will start overflowing. Oh yeah, the whole section is almost completely finished, at least. I mean, tunneled under at least. Let's go collapse another big portion. That's 1200 planks. Come on, let's collect them. Oh, this is... yeah, this is now open. That's really bad. Let's close this quickly. Yeah. Lit the fuck up. We are losing water. Let's turn these. Where are you? These valves temporarily off. Stop releasing water. Yeah, I've made a hole there. Let's fix it. Come on, guys. Fix it. 18 working hours because you didn't finish it on time last night. Okay, now it is done. We need to be careful. I will need to do it one more time, I think. Okay, but for now, we can open these again. Ooh, almost 7,000 water. Nice. Okay, now you can collect the planks. Because when I'm going to detonate all these on a side, we are going to collapse this once more and we will be releasing water. So maybe we can wait with that. Let's collapse the back wall. But the same problem. We need to blast this open. Let's do this back wall. See, it's holding up nice arch here. Because it is being held up from this side. And for now, from this corner too. Alright, overing working hours to 15, so we can relax a little bit more. Finally, the more trees are being planted. We'll be using another insane amount of logs very soon. And for the future construction, it's better to have some reserves. Let's keep collapsing. But we need these explosives on the side. Oh yeah, we are at the corner. Oh, nice. A little bit more. Okay, that's all the tunneling. Now we just need to lay down all these explosives. And we'll be able to continue. But first, for this front portion, I'm going to wait until this reservoir water is already depleted. But here, on this side, we can do it. Okay, we collapsed the portion. Now a little bit more. And up here we can do the same. This is safe here. I'm going to build a bunch of bridges. It will be much faster to build it that way. So let's extend some scaffolding here. Okay, very soon we are going to collapse another section here. It will not take long. Water, we have almost 8,000 water stored in our water tanks. That's perfect. Keep on pumping. The water is safer in our tanks than it is in the reservoir. It is not evaporating from the tanks. That's why it is safer. And maybe we should... Yeah, I don't have a storage with planks here. That's a mistake. Let's set this one up. Okay, how's this side? Let's detonate. Okay, a little bit more. Some of it collapsed. I think this one piece here, it is holding everything else. Well, not completely everything, but big portion of it. And the construction of the wall is going really well. And we will need to start then building the back wall. Okay, let's detonate this, this, and that. All right. So now this is holding purely on this side. Yeah, I know that I don't need to go all the way to the edge, but let's do it. Because I'm going to build that one level with the levees later anyways. So I could have kept the terrain blocks there, but whatever. Let's blast it all off. And a little bit more here. Come on. Let's plant the rest of the explosives, especially this one here. Oh, they can't reach it right now, yeah. The wall is not built yet, and we have 8 unemployed. That means, give me more builders. Give me more builders, damn it. That's what it meant. Give me more builders, damn it. Oh yeah, big portions of that collapsed. Lovely. The water was depleted from there, so let's blast this off. Yeah. We lost a little bit of water, but that will be fixed with some levees. The valves fortunately works only one way, so we are not losing water from this reservoir here. This was wrongly set up. This should be set to obtain all the time. And it wasn't. So they were wasting time going back into a town or further away for getting the explosives. Yeah. A slight mistake that cost us some time, but nothing critical. Oh yeah, the front wall was built. Now, let's just detonate a few more explosives. Oh, this is still holding up. Okay. I think we just need this one to be detonated. I think. Let's try it out. Nope. Okay, these three. Bye-bye. No rush, we have 10 days to fix this. So we will not be leaking water. Okay, and this is the last explosive here that we need to blast off. That's holding everything here. Yeah, that one needs to be put down. Okay, that was collapsed. Now it's just filled with levees. So our water is safe. And now for the great collapse. And it is gone. Very realistic. I like it. Now we just need to put down explosives here. And we can start working on a new wall. I detonated a lot of it. And we can start working on these levees. We will definitely need some scaffolding to make it much quicker, otherwise this will take forever to build. So I'm going to use my lovely bridges again. Yeah, let's build a scaffolding from here. And that will be a lot of logs. We may even run out of logs. Okay, at the night we can blast off more. Yeah, let's do it right now. Alrighty then. Let's focus on building the scaffoldings. We should go from the both sides. That will be for the best. Alright, I missed a few spots here. Let's bring stairs down. We are going to fix this. And they can start working on the walls from the bottom. Because they will be able to build at least the first 2 levels. So they will at least help. Ho ho ho, I let the game run for some time. And I needed to go outside to do something, and I went back and I've seen that we have a food like very little, like 60 food or something. So convention, so I'm not sure what happened. So I just wrote back. You can see it directly here. You see 8:38, 8:28. I just wrote to this autosave at 8:28 because I wasn't at my computer for like 20 minutes maybe, and it was of course being blasting on 30 speed. So I don't know what happened. We should have plenty of food. Maybe we lost all the logs or whatever. I don't know. Let's keep it running at this ridiculous speed, and we will see. They're even working only 15 hours a day. So no problem there. Water should start flowing soon. I have not even seen beavers to be dying. So maybe I just came back just in time. But anyways, it was a little bit strange. I thought we have plenty of food. Maybe the food factories were not able to deliver enough. I'm not going to touch it. Let's leave it like this, and I'm curious. Or maybe these farms were not able to keep up harvesting. And there should be multiple stairs down here. Yeah, like here, this. Remove this one and here this one. I want to add stairs there and more farms. Because right now this farm, you can see, they can't go all the way to the edge, but this one can. And if I build stairs here, they can go all the way to the edge. So that's what we want to do. And maybe let's have one additional farm here. Ooh, even these trees are already done and being chopped down. Let's add another storage here for logs. That will help. And I guess we need more storage up here for logs, as they are using insane amount. Yeah, let's add another storage here. And maybe another somewhere here. Yeah, swap this one. This is for planks. Let's make it logs. Okay, drought is approaching. Ah, look at that. Corn rations are going down. That was a quite a lot. So I guess the food factories were not able to keep up. Your productivity is quite low. I wonder why. Do you need to travel too far away, or what's the problem? You have a corn ration storage here. Maybe stop prioritizing it by haulers. Maybe haulers have a hard time to keeping up. But they still need to be delivered by the logs. Let's build a stockpile for logs here. Quite a big one. Set it to obtain. That will be for our food factories. Yeah, let's add another one. They can't keep up anymore. Okay, we have a 24-day drought. Perfectly fine. Build me this new food factory. What about you? Still, the productivity is very low. I know he's not prioritized by haulers. I'm trying a new that. Some logs delivered here. That should be used for that. I think we don't have enough haulers, maybe? Maybe prioritizing way too many buildings and stuff around is keeping them too busy. Let's try stop prioritizing this large pile here for the logs. They should have good enough productivity here. Let's try prioritizing this one, and the other one will be kept on his own. Yeah, anyways, the productivity is still quite low. This one is at 67%, that is prioritized by haulers. And this one, unprioritized, is around 59. It was at 61, I've seen it. Now it is 65. So I don't know exactly what's going on. They have a corn right here. They have corn ration storage right next to each other. They have logs close by. Power is being generated. So I don't know really why they can't keep up. And they have full power. But I have a feeling we have a haulers problem, so what about pausing 2 builders hats and instead trying to add 10 more haulers? Maybe that will help solve the problem? Okay, we have more haulers now. I will check on them next day. This one is suddenly now at 75%, and this one 76%. So I guess it was a hauler problem, and food is now at 1400. Yeah, logistics. Wish I could have a more control over logistics in this game. Okay, let's start delivering more logs into these 2 storages with the haulers. When we have enough beavers, I'm going to add another hauling post. Or we can add right now and set the workplace priority to the lower one. That way they can work. And this can be blasted off. They are not working on this, so all the builders, I guess, are just spending their time building the reservoir. Yeah, that's a lot of work. No wonder it takes so long. And it is too far away. Maybe I should have invested into a tubeway here. Even if it is only temporary. At least from here. And go to the other side and up there. To speed up the process. After all, this is giving 300% speed bonus. Nothing fancy. Let's just do some overhangs. Doesn't even need to be pretty, as I will be removing these afterwards anyways. Okie dokie. Let's prioritize then building tubeway stations. And these tubeways. And we can go... Ooh, that's enough. Let's build from somewhere from inside. From around here. Let's stop growing all these kohlrabis and cassavas. We'll move it elsewhere anyways. And instead we'll have a tubeway from here. We have plenty of planks, so let's use it. Okay, and this area is almost cleared up. Let's help it a little bit. And we are going to build a station here. That should speed up everything, that's for sure. Well, not everything, but at least the construction here. And I think it is worth it because there is still plenty of work that needs to be done. And we will have more tunneling here. We can expand that reservoir for sure. Anyways, let's build here a new station. Like that. And now we can blast it on 30 speed again. Oh yeah, and for sure they are using the tubeway. At least to the extent they can, because it is not finished yet. I'm going to extend it a little bit more here in the heart of our industry. Trying to help with moving stuff around. Okay, quite expensive and ugly addition, but very useful. Expensive because we'll be removing it at some point. But first I'm going to flatten everything around us, and then we'll be moving the district and the rest of the buildings here. But slowly, maybe on this section we can be moving like farms and some forestry like we already done, and even food production. Okay, now the productivity is lower because the storage is full, and that's fine. Oh, we are out of planks. I haven't noticed. Let's turn on our industrial lumber mills then and start producing again. Yeah, I think those tubeways used a lot of planks. I was wondering why they are not really building any, not even these platforms here. And this tubeway was finally finished, at least partially. So I hope this will go much better now. So let's save it. And let's try to do another time lapse. Alright, this is taking way longer than I was expecting. But they are still working on it. Look at that, it's Psycho 32. I don't know exactly when we started. But I guess the problem is it is so far away. And now even the lack of the logs. Let's pause the production of planks. Almost completely, but not completely. And down here, I guess we can use a few more lumberjacks. It seems like these have a hard time keeping up with all the trees here. Let's add 2 more. It's better to have a little bit of overkill than not having enough. At least that's my philosophy. Water, water. We are kind of low on water. Are we drinking that much? Okay, the productivity is not the worst. These two tanks should be prioritized all the time to be delivering to other tanks. And let's remove all these medium tanks. Anyways, they are almost always empty. Remove this farm and instead add more water tank. And our additional tank here. Okay, this is almost completely finished. Look at that, just a few last blocks. What we will be doing next is removing this area here so we can fill it up. And I think we can do it right now. And there are some terrain blocks that will need to be blasted off. But no big deal. Okay, just don't overdo it. Okay, like that. Yeah, here, this needs to be blasted off. So single dynamites will do the job. Yeah, these 3 platforms needs to go. And this levee. Okie dokie. And we have our extension to the reservoir, so we will be filling this up very soon. Oh yeah, nice job, nice job, nice job. We'll probably move the pumps up here to this reservoir or down here. No, down here. We'll make this a pumping station. But only after we, you know, blast it all the way to the ground. Anyways, let's blast this off for now. Lovely. That was some 30 speed blasting off for you. And our builders can start working on this area. Oh, they were working on it. All right. So I would say continue, please. Since we have all the bad water that we need, I'm going to close this up. Close, not open. And pause these bad water pumps, as we will be demolishing the whole area here. And the plank production can... Oh, we have only this one running. That's fine. That one can keep going. Food. Alright. Water, 4,000. It could be better. I don't know if we have really not enough pumps or what's going on. Or maybe, again, it's just a logistics problem. That's the possibility. I will leave this area for later. That will need a lot of work. Yeah. But at least we have this massive reservoir and then this area for pumping. Well, for delivering to the pumps. Oh yeah, this is going so well. Look at that. I was going to end the episode a couple of minutes ago, but let's blast this all the way to the edge first. Or at least halfway there. Let's go and gather some planks. That's 1,500 planks here. Oh boy. And we crossed the 200 beavers. Oh yeah. Should work on our well-being a little bit. Yeah, let's add them some well-being stuff here, close to the new houses that we have here. Let's add a bunch of campfires. It doesn't need to be anything special. Ooh, massager. Yeah, why not? Let's build a lot of them actually. Exercise plaza. Yep. Dance pit. Does it require anything special? Just a little bit of water. Okay. We can accommodate that. Detailers. Yes, we have enough extract. We can do this. What else do we have here? Mud baths. That needs power. And treated planks. Yeah, we are not producing. We have only 10 treated planks. We are not producing that much, so let's keep that. Let's add more scratchers here. And what else? I think this is good enough. Do we even have showers? Yeah, we do have showers. Some, yeah, here. Okay, they're working. So let's put some decorations around all of this. All right. Hopefully that will improve the well-being. It's all the way down to 14 only. Yeah, I guess that will improve. Do we have even wood workshop? Oh, we have a wood workshop. Okay, so I don't have a storage for treated planks, I guess, then. And the tapper shack can be working here. Let's stop chopping down these pine trees. And let's stockpiling some of the treated planks. Okay, well-being is now at 19. That's much better. It's not perfect, but, you know, it's a change. Let's collapse another section. That was another 1,000 planks, bloody hell. Okay, this is going really well, but I'm going to end this episode here. We've done a lot of work. We even moved some of the buildings down here. I will be removing housing in the next episode from up here, removing the inventors, and I shall build the number cruncher. Yeah, let's unlock it right now. So we will build a number cruncher and this new reservoir. In the next episode, we will see it fully filled up. Hopefully, at least. Okay, that will be all. Thank you very much for watching this madness. This will be a glorious hive city. We need at least 4,000 beavers here, and I'm going to do it. So that will be all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to see more. Push that like button, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.